Alright guys, we are finally on the water. Me and Sean do a little sheephead fishing. I'm gonna fish this other side. Okay. And it was a bit of a struggle this morning. I had some rudder malfunctions. When it got pushed in here because I didn't want to get my feet wet, I think I actually pulled my rudder off the screw. And this is stock Kobe rudder. I do have a Burley Pro rudder I haven't installed yet. That's my fault. If I probably had a Burley Pro rudder, it wouldn't have happened because it's made of high quality aluminum. But that gives me more motivation to install it, man. I just have been slacking. But we got it rigged up. Rudder's working fine now. And we're fishing here in Alabama. We got these bridges here. We got a couple really deep docks, abandoned marinas. We're gonna fish and see. We get on some sheephead. Got these nice fresh fillet crabs I just picked up from Beach Bum Outdoors. They had a fresh batch, so I swung in here, swung in there and grabbed me a couple dozen. I'm putting 2 on a Birds of Prey knocker jig. My favorite jig to use on sheephead fishing. If you guys are interested in these jigs, I will have a link in the description. I do offer a discount code, and when you guys purchase from Birds of Prey, it helps back the channel because I do get a kickback. I will not lie, and it does help the channel out. It helps me be able to come out and do fishing trips like this. Looks like the tide is extremely high right now, so it should start coming out here soon. So fish on. Turn your camera off. I know. Fish on, guys. He's got me boogered up. I'm not sure what it is. I feel like maybe a pumper drum. I don't feel like a sheep. No.
Digging like a sheep.
He did that time. I'm in a bad spot though. Yeah, that feels like a sheep right there. Let's go. What is that? I think it's a drum. Nope, it's a little sheep.
Baby sheep?
Yeah. Legal sheep though. Finally. Caught a blue crab too, as you can see in the net. For a drum bait. But first sheephead of the day. Alright buddy, you can go. I'll let that crab go. First sheep of the day. Right here. He's definitely legal. He's on the small side though. He don't want to let go of that jig. Birds of Prey jigs, they never want to let go of those. But this is the fillet crab color, or brown knocker jig. Nice little sheephead. We'll keep him. Fish on, guys. Fish on, guys. I just dropped it right next to this pylon right here. That's a good fish. Oh, come on. Yeah, he's a good one. He's a good one. Nice, that's a good one. Ooh, I just literally dropped it right there. It's like 5 foot of water. And he picked it up instantly. Ooh, I had my blood going. Let's go, baby. These shallow water docks right here are holding some big sheephead right now. It's a tank. All right, let me put this one up right here. Let me get organized real quick. The bite's definitely picking up, guys. It was very slow this morning, but the tide is actually starting to rip a little more. It's starting to go, and I absolutely This guy absolutely hammered this one right here, guys. This is a big sheep. It's the biggest one of the day. Birds of prey right in the corner of the mouth. Look at that. Look at that, Sean. Nice. That's a big one, guys. Very nice sheephead. Put him down. Of course, got to get a nice picture with him. Got to get a picture for the gram. This time of the year is so much fun. Even though it's still a little early for these guys, it's going to keep on getting better and better and better. This guy's like 20, maybe even 21 inches. All right, I'm gonna get him de-hooked, get him in the cooler. I'm gonna bleed him out first. I'm gonna bleed him out just for a second. All right, guys, we're back in the kitchen. We got a fresh sheephead. Look how white this meat is. It was bled, kept on ice for a day. This is the next day, by the way. And now what I'm gonna do, I got some blackened seasoning. We're gonna make a blackened fish po' boy. I love making sandwiches out of fish. It's one of my favorite. And we're gonna sprinkle this on heavily. You wanna always put blackened seasoning on a little heavy. It might be a little spicy, but it ain't gonna be too bad. And take your hand, kinda push that down in there. We'll get both sides of the fish too. And season both sides as well. There you go. Fish is freshly seasoned. And we'll get our pan ready nice and hot so we can blacken this fish. We have a French bread sitting right here. I already cut it in half. And I got some melted butter. I put some garlic in there, some herbs and seasoning just to brush on the bread, get a nice flavor. And you also want to flip it over. Actually coat the outside to give it that nice crusty feel, taste. Both sides, both sides. Here we go. And we're gonna put that in the oven for maybe about 5 or 6 minutes. Shouldn't take too long. Gonna put our butter in our pan. That's a half a stick. It's a lot of butter, but you need a lot of butter for blackened fish. Just gonna let that melt down. It's gonna be nice. It's gonna be so good. All right, pan is getting hot. You can see the steam starting to rise a little bit. Butter's starting to break down. All right, let's go ahead and add our fish. Big old nice healthy size fillet of some fresh sheephead. Hopefully I'll be able to fit all of them in there. I'm gonna let that cook, maybe about a couple minutes on each side. All right, guys, just flip the fish and look at that nice coating. That is what you want right there. Let's listen to that sizzle. All right, guys, we have our bread out. We got our vegetables already cut. Got some homemade sauce we made. Just some mayonnaise, sriracha, garlic, and lemon juice. I'm gonna put that on the bread first. Just gonna spread it around. Like so. Just made a perfect amount to cover both sides. We got our fish right here. Nice and blackened. Just gonna lay it ever so nicely on the bread. These two fish were just perfect to cover the whole bread, the whole bottom, that is. Let's make one spot extra thick. Might as well put that last piece on there. And one piece for me. Is that for you? Oh. All right, so now we got a fish on there. I'm gonna go ahead and add the veggies. We have some fresh romaine lettuce, you know, because we have to eat our greens. So this is like a sandwich and a salad put together. Right, guys? Some fresh cut tomatoes. I love tomatoes on a sandwich. If you don't have to add this stuff. This is what I like. I like everything on mine. This is one of my favorite parts. Is these red onions. You have to put onions on a sandwich. I'm stacking almost too high now. It wants to fall over. Now I'm gonna try my best to close this without, make that look pretty, like a McDonald's commercial. And there's a sandwich. There we go. Should have done that in the first place. So I just smushed the whole sandwich. Now look at this sandwich right here. There she is, a nice piece of blackened sheephead fish sandwich. All ready for the first bite. Fish is starting to fall off. You know it's a good sandwich when it's falling out. I'm just gonna wipe my face because that was good. Super fresh, delicious. You gotta try it. I'm gonna get Maya to try a bite. Maya, you wanna try a bite? Watch out for that knife.
But no tomatoes and onions.
I know. Here you go. Come right here. No, eat it over here because it's gonna fall. Big bite. Why you gotta act so silly? Alright guys. Well, that's it for today's video. Hope you enjoyed the video. It's been really tough out there fishing. I only got caught 2 sheephead, but it's still really early in the season. So I'll be back out there soon. See you guys next time.
Make sure to subscribe.